Hey guys, what's up? It's Al here. Welcome to my YouTube channel. Today I'll give you an insight on how the newest Fujifilm X-S10 is, what are the pros and cons, what I like and dislike about it. Last year my goal was to shoot more cinematic videos using my Sony a6400, but now when I got this camera, I felt like I wanted to shoot more photos, to explore more of the Fujifilm colors, also to explore the film simulations. But at the moment I'm still using the RAW format because I'm still enjoying editing on RAW photos, because taking photos with the perfect exposure is really hard for me at the moment. I'm used to shooting using my iPhone 11 Pro. That went on for a while, so I'm just starting to get used to using the manual settings, and most of the time I would shoot a little bit underexposed or a little bit overexposed. So shooting RAW really benefits me with that. In terms of street photography, I wanted to learn more about night photography. I know it's really hard because it's an APS-C sensor, but I think I got a low enough aperture on the lenses that I have to shoot at night. With the photo walks that I'll be doing, I'll be utilizing all these tools that I have. I'll be using the Peak Design bag. I got the mini. No, it's not mini. Oh, it's pretty big. It's the Joby Gorilla Pod 3K. I'll be using that as a tripod. It's not tall enough to be a tripod, but it could be a handle for me if I'm feeling like I need to do some vlogging. Also, I'll be using my GoPro Hero 7 as for POV shots, and I've got two lenses at the moment. One is the 35 f2, and this is the GoPro that I'll be using for the POV shots, and this lens that my friend lent me. It's the 18 to 55mm f2.8 to 4. I'm starting to like the zoom lens, although I found out that when I'm zooming in and out, the exposure changes and I always constantly have to change the settings on that. But I'll probably get used to that since it's a good practice for me. Right now I'm learning more about street photography, specifically night photography. I know a lot of photographers get the Fujifilm camera because of the film simulation and how good it is. But for me at the moment, I'm on the stage where I gotta get used to the camera first. I'm still shooting in RAW format. I like the flexibility of editing it. I've still been getting overexposed and underexposed photos, so that helps me with that. One of the pros that I found with the camera before I got it is the grip. It's kinda similar to my old camera, the Sony a64, where it's got the deeper grip compared to the XT series cameras. It's definitely easy to hold and also to shoot with one hand. The deeper grip also helps to secure the camera in your hand, so you'll be less likely to drop it. I really like the IBIS of the camera. It helps with the videos and shooting at really slow shutter speed. I can't really compare it to other cameras since my old camera didn't have stabilization, so can't really compare it to that. Another pro with the camera is that it's got a flipping screen. So it's really good if I wanted to take videos and actually see myself if I'm in the frame. It will also help with if I'm vlogging using the tripod that I have. The flip screen also flips in, if you know what I mean. It can flip inwards and it can protect the screen, so you won't scratch it if you put it in your bag. Those are the things that I really like about the camera. I like how it looks. A lot of photographers dislike the look of it because it differs from the other Fujifilm cameras. I prefer the middle viewfinder compared to the rangefinder style, because I think it's just more symmetrical when it's in the middle. Whereas if you're using the rangefinder, it's gonna be on the side, it's gonna be a little bit awkward. One thing I dislike about the camera is got no weather sealing. Living in Auckland, the weather is very unpredictable. You can have 4 seasons in one day and you'll never know when it's gonna rain. So not having the weather sealing really doesn't help with that. But I'm not really planning to shoot in the rain or in the snow. I'll just enjoy shooting without it for now. Another thing that I disliked at first is the shutter button. The half pressed felt like a full press to me, and it was annoying at first, but I got used to it. In the beginning I was using the back button focusing, but now I just got used to it. I just use it for half press for focusing and full press to complete the shot. No problem. Also at first I thought the on and off button was also annoying because it wasn't protruding enough and it wasn't that easy to turn it on and off. When I started using it more and more, it kind of makes sense that it's more flushed in compared to it protruding out because of the front custom dial. You don't want to accidentally turn it off while trying to move the dial at the front. So yeah, kinda makes sense having it flushed in. A lot of reviewers dislike the battery, how it's old and it's the older version of batteries, but I didn't have any issue with it. I was shooting for almost a day just using one battery. I wasn't probably using it enough, but when I was getting low on battery, I was just charging it through the power bank when I had a downtime, and I was fine. But definitely in the future I'll be getting 2 or 3 more batteries just to make sure, just for security. I didn't want to run out of battery, and if I was really busy taking shots and didn't have that downtime to charge it with a power bank, I would be screwed. So yeah, extra batteries probably help. 3 or 4 batteries should be enough for you to last the whole day, but it depends on how much you use it.